Hello again, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Hain and I believe in dragons. And I would like to tell you something about the Dragon's Path, a spiritual path. When I meditate sometimes in the forest, that is very difficult for me to meditate, but I sometimes meditate to reach the dragon's realms and to have some quiet and peace in my mind so that this loud world would finally cease to scream all the time at me. And in this meditation, I discovered some things about the dragons, about all the dragons, not only my dragon, and also about the dragon's realms. The dragon's realm is something that you can reach through meditation, through dreams, or just by daydreaming. But in fact, when I was in the dragon's realm, I was allowed by Leviathan, the gatekeeper of the dragon's realm. It's not fantasy. This is very, very real. I've seen Leviathan and I've seen dragons all the time. And what struck me when I was there for like long time when I started my path 13 years ago, and I saw and felt that time was not the same as we know it in here. Time over there, time on this place, on the beyond the fifth gate in the dragon's realms, are like, yeah. I thought I was there for like an eternity. I thought I was there for like 200 years, 300 years maybe, and then I opened my eyes, and it was just 1 minute. 1 minute. I wasn't really away. I wasn't gone. It was so mysterious, and sometimes it still happens to me when I go to sleep, and it took like a few seconds that it seemed like far much more. And then the dragon itself told me how the dragon realms work, and that is so mysterious about this. The dragon knows you. They know you. They were with you when you were born. You are a chosen one of the dragon. You had a past inside of you. You had a past, and the things that you see and feel are just are things that you might remember. Not your mind, but your soul. Your energy will remember. And that is something that will take you beyond the dragon's gate that you were allowed by Leviathan. And time, yeah, they are the guardians of you. The dragon next to you is your guardian, and he or she will do everything to protect you, but also to teach you, and they will bring you to places where you might say, I recognize this. This is possible that I've seen this before. Maybe in dreams, maybe during your childhood. Maybe you've seen this already, and your childhood also remembers this from a life before, and not your life before. I mean the dragon's life before, and this is not you. This is the dragon inside of you. This is a part of you. Only a part of you is the dragon. And time works different. These beings are beyond time, and they can go back in time. They can go further in time. They can do everything. Time is not an issue because time is bounded by this side. On this side, we have time, but their side is different. Their physical body is gone. That is what makes time, the physical body, but not the soul. And the soul is very complex to know what time is. And I've seen, I've felt things in the dragon's realms that were so different than this side, so different. And you need to understand this once you are there. And every dragon over there in the dragon's realms, if you see other dragons, they are not connected to you, and yet they are in some way. That is why I call you my brothers and sisters. We are connected, and yet the connection, the pure connection, it lies with one or maybe two dragons that lies with you, that are your guardian, that have a connection with the dragon inside of you. And the dragon, when they come in here, that they will adapt themselves in the time zone that we live in. And yeah, yeah, they are time travelers also. They are not only shapeshifters, but also time travelers. That is, they are guardians of nature. Of course, they can bend nature and also time itself. They can do everything. They are like deities, and deities have authority over the things that God creates, and God is the four elements. The God is nature, and they are nature's guardians, and also our guardians, the ones who teach us, the teachers, and we might remember stuff from things that never happened to us. So, my brothers and sisters on the dragon's path, I hope you can solve the puzzle of the dragon. They are quite an enigma, and you need to solve it by yourself alone. But I'm sure that you can solve it because the dragon doesn't choose just like that. They think about it, they know it, they can feel it, they can feel the dragon's energy inside of you. They don't choose just because you seem nice. You will feel it, you will see it, and you will become. My brothers and sisters on the dragon's path, be blessed.